Alright, that is Dave and Gurnie out on the beach just outside of the Delaware Memorial Bridge. The wind is kicking so bad that I just absolutely could not get out of the car. I mean, we're talking major wind chill factor. It's dead low tide. Gurnie has been wanting to come to the beach and dig for stuff for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and he was here today and it's dead low tide, and he said, that's it, I'm going to the beach. So we're at the beach, but I'm in my car because it's too cold for me. I just couldn't do it. He found us something. He put it in his pocket, whatever it was. I'll bet it was a sinker. There's a lot of fishermen that come to this beach. Let's see, let's go over here to Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave is pulling something out. Of course, because I'm not out there, can't see what he put in his pocket, but he pocketed something. He's just below the edge of the bank, so I can't really see where he's digging specifically. You can see that wind kicking that water around. This is the Delaware River just off of the Delaware Memorial Bridge. And you may or may not be hearing the wind. What's he got there? What's he got? Can we see it? He put it in his pocket. Doggone that, Gurnie. Not showing us the pull tabs or nothing. He's going in front of the guardrail now. So now I gotta pan over to Mr. Dave again, who's about to go behind a fence. If I had the camera outside right now, you would not be able to hear anything I was saying. All you would hear is wind. That's how bad the wind is blowing. Yeah, that's it, Dave. Do that right behind the fence so nobody can see. He's hiding back there. This is how not to be seen. We got a third wheel with us today. His name is John, but he's not being seen either. The wind is actually knocking my car around, so I'm having a hard time keeping the camera still. And right in the pocket. $100 says all these guys are finding is sinkers. trying to hold it still. Guess he's not going to dig up that pull tab after all. This is usually a very productive beach. There's always people down here fishing, so there's always pocket change and once in a while a piece of jewelry and plenty of sinkers. But I do believe that today is even cold and windy enough that these guys are being tested to their limits. It's about 41 degrees outside, but with that wind blowing, it feels like it's probably about 28 to 30. You can see mist when you exhale. That's how cold it is. And that wind is just roaring. Mr. Gurnie went up the beach. So I can only view in on Mr. Dave. And of course there's no commentary from either of them because they're outside. Right in the pocket with that sinker. When I snag them all later, I'll find out what it was, but I'm 900% sure it's all sinkers. Come on. No sinker is worth all that. Hope he did a lot of extra looking at that thing, whatever it is. That must have been a special sinker. Well, that's all the fun I can stand for this episode. So, we'll see what they find later, hopefully. One more sinker. One more sinker. Yep. Anyway, there it is. The beach at low tide, just outside the Delaware Memorial Bridge, on the windiest, coldest day of the year that we could possibly stand.